nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head. Maybe the things I could do, yeah, you will learn something new. If only I could be who I am. And if you want it to be so easy, just let me be who I am. I got the love for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head. I got the love for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head. Maybe the things I could do, yeah, you will learn something new. If only I can be who I am. I got love for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head. Maybe the things I could do, yeah, you will learn something new. If only I can be who I am. And if you want it to be so easy, just let me be who I am. I got the love for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head.
I blame you for all the hurt and all the pain, all the sunshine and the rain. This feeling that I know you're giving me, no lies, you're loving me, hugging me, touching me. Da, 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 da. You're giving me, you're giving me. Da, 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 da. You're giving me, you're giving me. Step by step when you're moving in, when you come to the club and you're tuning in. Hold tight to your man 'cause I'm moving in. 4x4 with you cruising in. Oh, you got me feeling good. Won't you come on, baby? Oh, you got me feeling good. You know I want you, baby. Step by step when you're moving in, when you come to the club and you're tuning in. Hold tight to your man 'cause I'm moving in. 4x4 with you cruising in. Oh, you got me feeling.
Oh my god, I can't speak. Right then, hello everybody, and welcome back to GFR for round 4, round 5 even, not round 4, it is round 5 this weekend. I think I've been kicked from the game, which we will get straight back into in a moment, but all you need to know is Grand Prix is up next.
I got the love for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head. Maybe the things I could do, yeah, you will learn something new. If only I could be who I am. And if you want it to be so easy, just let me be who I am. I got the love for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head. I got the love for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head. Maybe the things I could do, yeah, you will learn something new. If only I can be who I am.
Right then, everybody, as we load back into the game, we should be getting in for the Grand Prix just next. I think they're all waiting for me to join, and then we can get ready for the race. I just did the whole intro and then realised that I didn't actually put the starting screen on. So, lovely stuff. I'll have to do that again. But obviously, it is round 5 then for GFR here in Bahrain. Last weekend was round 4 at Silverstone, and I am back for the second week on the trot then. And hopefully this weekend it will be a good one to watch. We'll have to just see how well it pans out this evening on Thursday. And I did miss qualifying due to a late invite, but the Grand Prix is up next, and I'm sure that will be fun to cover either way. But GFR does have a formation lap, so we'll be able to have some calming time before the Grand Prix starts. Right, everybody, on the grid, and obviously, yeah, formation lap then for GFR, the 29 laps of the Bahrain Grand Prix up ahead of us, and today this is where it all happens then. 29 laps of the Bahrain Grand Prix under the lights as well to stick a flake in it, and 18 drivers on the grid. Your lineup for today then is Flappy Dragon and Harry to lock out the front row as the Mercedes pair. It is then the two Ferraris of Hulu and Luigi in 3 and 4, then Amigo and Corey in 5 and 6, Azarakis and Rooster in 7 and 8. Then comes PSP and Mundu in P9 and P10. Moving down the grid, it is Venom in 11, Jake in 12. Then we have Owen in 13, Easy 14, Gandot and Vardy, the two AlphaTauris in 15 and 16. Vaughansy 17 and Thomas to round off the pack and the grid today then here in Bahrain. Once again, I want to reiterate, I am very sorry about the late start of today's stream, but we are here to cover the Grand Prix still. Ash Barker in the chat, Mercedes 1-2 be lovely, Rooster P8 solid job, absolutely, and it is lovely to see you in the Twitch chat here today. It was nice to have you in the commentary box the other week as well, and definitely something we should do in the near future again. But 29 laps, like I've mentioned everybody, of the Grand Prix ahead then. 18 drivers on the grid and under the lights here in Bahrain. It's going to be very, very nice to get some good racing action in here today, and especially with a league like GFR, it is guaranteed decent racing action indeed. But now, as the two Mercedes lead the rest of the pack towards the final corner, we get ready to line up on the grid then for the Bahrain Grand Prix. If I have no plans, I'll join in the comms box next week. I'll look forward to it, mate. Nice one. As I take the last sip of my water before the start of this Grand Prix, we see the last few cars tiptoeing around the final corner. It is Thomas just in the background there to be the last man to line up as we watch everybody perfectly place themselves then in their grid spots for the Bahrain Grand Prix for round 5 of GFR. It is Thomas. Who is at the front of the grid? As we see the Haas doing some lovely donuts at the front. I'm not sure if that is supposed to be happening or not, but oh no, lobby restart, brilliant. Right, everybody, found out it's a lobby restart, so while we get ready for that and get it all restarted, you can sit and listen to some lovely music on the Grand Prix starting soon screen. We'll see you in a bit.
I got the love for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head. Baby, the things I could do, yeah, you will learn something new. If only I could be who I am. And if you want it could be so easy, just let me be who I am. I got the love for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head. I got the love for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head. Baby, the things I could do, yeah, you will learn something new. If only I could be who I am. I got the love for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head. Baby, the things I could do, yeah, you will learn something new. If only I could be who I am. And if you want it could be so easy, just let me be who I am. I got the love for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head.
I blame you for all the hurt and all the pain, all the sunshine and the rain. This feeling that I know you're giving me, no lies, you're loving me, hugging me, touching me. Da, 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 da. You're giving me, you're giving me. Da, 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 da. You're giving me, you're giving me. Step by step want you, baby. You know I want you, baby. You know I want you, baby. All you got is me. You know I want you, baby. You know I want you, baby. You know I want you, baby. All you got is me. You know I want you, baby. I blame you for all the hurt and all the pain, all the sunshine and the rain. This feeling that I know you're giving me, no lies, you're loving me, hugging me, touching me. Da, 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 da. You're giving me, you're giving me. Da, 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 da. You're giving me, you're giving me. Step by step when you're moving in, when you come to the club and you're tuning in. Hold tight to your man 'cause I'm moving in. 4x4 with you cruising in. Oh, you got me feeling good. Won't you come on, baby? Oh, you got me feeling good. You know I want you, baby. You know I want you, baby. You know I want you, baby. Oh, you got me feeling good. You know I want you, baby. You know I want you, baby. You know I want you, baby. Oh, you got me feeling good. You know I want you, baby.
Acting real nice. If you see us on the floor, you'll be watching all night. We ain't here to hurt nobody. So give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Wanna see you work your body. So give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
With the boys in the party, everybody put up their hands. I get a half a mil for my feet, you get a couple bricks. Never gon' see the day that I ain't got the upper hand. I'm respected from California, I ain't way down to Japan. I'm a real producer and you just a piano man. Your songs don't top the charts, I heard them, I'm not a fan. Niggas talking greasy, I'm the one that gave them their chance. Somebody need to tell them that they can't do it like I can.
You'll be acting real nice. You see us on the floor, you'll be watching all night. We ain't here to hurt nobody. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Wanna see you work your body.
Never thought I would be on my own. I had to delete all your pictures off my phone, but I really want you closer. Said I had to cut you off like I don't know ya, 'cause it's over. Never thought I would be on my own. I had to delete all your pictures off my phone, but I really want you closer. Said I had to cut you off like I don't know ya, 'cause it's over. Never thought that I still have you on my mind, so you got me thinking about you all the time. Yeah, I really want you closer. Said I had to cut you off like I don't know ya, 'cause it's over, over. Never thought that I would be on my own. I had to delete all your pictures off my phone, but I really want you closer. Said I had to cut you off like I don't know ya, 'cause it's over. Never thought that I still have you on my mind, so you got me thinking about you all the time. Yeah, I really want you closer. Said I had to cut you off like I don't know ya. New me, who she? Got the baseline kicking like we Bruce Lee. Plus a new thing, chatting about she wanna do me. But I had to swerve that 'cause I just wanna do me. I got a level up, always moving and I never stop. See me kiss the trophy, pick the medal up. Always getting better luck, I don't need no better luck. 'Cause I'm gone now, back to direction that I'll never look. Never thought that I would be on my own. I had to delete all your pictures out my phone, but I really want you closer. Said I had to cut you off like I don't know ya, 'cause it's over. Never thought that I still have you on my mind, so you got me thinking about you all the time. Yeah, I really want you closer. Said I had to cut you off like I don't know ya, 'cause it's over.
Right then, hello everybody, and welcome back for the obviously GFR race. And we've just had the restart. There's going to be no formation lap for this one, so we're going to be getting straight into it when it is time. But I'll keep an eye out on the Discord, and then hopefully pretty soon we will be loading into it. And I believe Barefoot is just about to send in the final race message, and we should be able to get going pretty soon. Right then, everybody, on the grid then for the GFR round 5 here in Bahrain. It's lights out and away we go. Flappy with a lovely start, but can Harry try and fight him back down into turn 1? It is lap 1 out of 29, and Harry with the lunge down the inside. The Ferrari as well, looking for the move as well, but can't get through. It's Flappy who holds it on to P1 still through turns 1 and 2, but the Ferrari of Hulu getting a bit iffy through there and trying to fight the Mercedes, who does get past him. Can the second Ferrari do the same thing? Luigi down the inside then of the other McLaren, Mercedes even here, makes contact with him. Does the Mercedes go round? Harry just about holds it, but loses positions as well. And Flappy still the man leading, then from Hulu, then from Luigi, then from Amigo in 4, and Harry demoted down to P5 from starting in P2 earlier on at the start of this race. The two Williams as well trying to make a move as well. Corey in the background looking for the positions to gain, but can he try and get through? That is the big question as Mundu separates them now. It is Harry P5 with Amigo in P4, but PSP and Azarakis even on the exit of that turn there. PSP with a better exit and just gets ahead for now, but can Azarakis try and fight back it down the inside then? The Red Bull with the inside lunge there, and oh my god, can he try and make that stick even? No, you can't, and he has to stay back. Yes, Mr. Ash Barker. Tyres coming up now. There you go. As Easy and Rooster as well having a scrap at the back. P11 and P12 and trying again down the inside, but nothing coming out of it for now. It is Easy and P11. Rooster pushing on to try and claim that position in this race. As we see him look for the move down the inside, but it's not opening up for him just yet. But Hulu taking the lead then of the Grand Prix here in Bahrain. It is Flappy trying to fight back down the inside, switching back then, and he goes down the inside on Hulu. Can he try and regain the position once again? He was leading a minute ago, but Hulu takes it away from him and denies him there, and Flappy dropping down to P2 after starting on pole position in the race today. Corey looking for that move then around the outside of who's this? Around the outside of Mundu and getting it done for now. But he goes a bit wide. Can Mundu try and capitalise on that? No, he can't. And it is Corey Clover's line, and he gets through to P5 quite nicely there. It is Easy and Amigo as well, P7 and 8 having a scrap at the back, midfield even at the moment. Amigo looking for the move on Easy, who is in P7 in the Alpine at the moment, and can the Haas try and fight and get that position gained in today's race. There's a big line of cars then following behind that, and hopefully some good overtakes and good battles we're going to have today. The top 4 have broken away from the rest of the pack just by a little bit, and this is where we're seeing the battles so far. Hughley, the man leading by half a second from Flappy Dragon at the moment, and will we see another overtake? That is the big question, as Harry goes quickest in the middle sector and is now pushing on Luigi towards the end of this lap. Could Harry get the overtake done? He started in second, The two Mercedes have both moved down one position from where they start. No, they haven't. Sorry, Harry's moved down too. And as we now watch them head down the main straight, Hulu, the man still leading, as the yellow flags come out round the top bend at the back side of the track. But it is Flappy with a move down the inside, but not enough, and Hulu stays ahead into turn 1, and the order stays the same as Hulu, Flappy, Luigi, and Harry into turn 1. But Mundu trying to get on the inside of Corey Clover, and he gets that move done and dusted right before the corner, and up to P5. Mundu goes and retakes that position back down the grid as well. Thomas and Rooster having a scrap. Rooster getting ahead. Jake and PSP as well. P10 and 11 as these guys trying to have a absolutely lovely scrap then. At the back is also Thomas with the dive down the inside of the McLaren. The McLaren going wide, but a better exit. And the Aston Martin has to concede there on the third lap out of 29 then. As we also see the Williams. I thought we were going to try down the inside there, PSP, but he didn't and stayed back for now. But as we move back up to the front of the grid then, it is Hulu, Flappy, Luigi, Harry, all battling for first position then in this race. And these four even, do not want to leave each other alone. It's the two Mercedes and the two Ferraris then, as they head round now towards the penultimate corner and towards the end of the third lap. Out of 29 here under the lights in Bahrain as they head on to the main straight. And will we see any overtakes? They're getting quite close. Flappy might be the man to do it this time around. Flappy gaining on Hulu as we head down into turn 1 and be way before the corner. Flappy clears him then, but can he stay ahead? The other Ferrari, Hulu as well, trying to get in that one. Luigi even down the inside. Luigi with the brilliant lunge down the inside from P3 to the lead of the Grand Prix. Oh my days, that came out of nowhere, didn't it? And Luigi taking the lead of the Grand Prix then from Flappy, from Hulu, from Harry at the back of that little scrap at the moment. But Luigi with the send down the inside and taking the lead of this race today. Oh my God, that was a lovely, lovely drive down the inside. Williams looking for the move on Jake Griffiths then. It is PSP who is giving it his best shot at the moment, but going a bit wide through there. He's not going to be able to get through just yet. That's just good move from Luigi, absolutely, really was. And as we head on to next lap around, it is lap 5 out of 29 as we head over the second sector and head into the final and third sector of this racing track. Luigi is your man leading the race from Flappy, and your four cars still come as a pack as we head now around towards the end of this lap. And that was lovely. That's in the two Mercedes and the two Ferraris heading down there all together as we head onto the main straight once again all together. And it is Luigi who is at risk of being overtaken by a Flappy Dragon then, who is pulling to the side. The other Ferrari, Hulu, is going to try and replicate Luigi's move down the inside. And Hulu has gone ahead and replicated his teammate's move from last lap around. And overtakes and takes the lead of the Grand Prix. Luigi the motor down to P3 as Harry trying to fight him as well, but he can't get through just there. And Flappy still in second, fighting down the inside. Flappy Dragon on Hulu, the Mercedes and the Ferrari then, as the Ferrari just gets on ahead for now, but can he try and stay ahead as the Mercedes has to concede that position? And Hulu is the man that comes out ahead then as his teammate positioned in P3 at the moment, and Harry down the inside, not P3 for any longer because the Mercedes is fighting as hard as he can then, and he's already got the move done, and they make contact, and Harry up to P3 then in the Grand Prix. The Ferrari of Luigi as well locking up. This is some lovely battles we're watching at the minute. We've got three little pods in this race. It is P1 to P4, then it's about, we'll say, P5 to P9, and then there's a little pack as well behind that, which is nice to see. We're going to have a lot of overtakes in this race if it continues like this. We're going on to the 6th lap now out of 29, and the racing is not so bad so far, is it? As Luigi has dropped back from the pack, just a little bit in the back, now 7 tenths behind Harry. Harry is 4 tenths behind Flappy, and Flappy just closing in on Hulu then as they go into turn 1, and now trying to pressure him from behind with the hard compound tyres on, and that black Mercedes. We'll see what he can do as they head up towards this right-hander now, and Hulu, the man, leads them into it. Behind as well as still overtakes going on between these guys. Amigo now going for the move on easy. Will it be an easy move then for Amigo down the inside? Can he try and keep it? It is the Alpine on the outside there, and no, he gets through even, and the Haas has to concede. But Azarakis now on the scene and trying to go through past the Haas as well, trying to catch him lacking there, but he hasn't been able to do that. PSP, I think, went round earlier on. Yes, he did. PSP down in P15 even. As we're going to go back up to the front, shall we? Because I cannot get enough of this battle. It is Hulu, Flappy, Harry, Luigi. Now your order. The Ferrari sandwiching the Mercedes then as they head down the main straight. The DRS flaps wide, open wide. And as we see the Mercedes now trying down the inside of Hulu. Flappy retakes the lead of the Grand Prix then. And he gets through to take P1. But no more moves happen out of that one, and once again, it is Mercedes, Ferrari, As the Ferrari down the inside of the Mercedes then, it is Luigi looking for that move on Harry, but he can't get through just yet, and Harry to maintain P3 for now. It's Flappy, Hulu, Harry, Luigi. Flappy takes the lead of the Grand Prix, everybody. Azarakis down the inside as well of Amigo. Oh my god, out of nowhere, and down the inside, Azarakis takes P8, overtaking Amigo then on the 7th lap out of 29. And it's Amigo and Azarakis then, P8 and P9. And these guys having a lovely scrap as we're going to go back up to the front for now and see if Hulu can do anything to deny Flappy. As we head onto the main straight, everybody, it is now the 8th lap out of 29, and Flappy is the man leading into turn 1. Hulu down the inside and way before the corner takes the lead of the Grand Prix once again, and it's back and forth action between this top 4 at the moment, and I cannot get enough of it. It is absolutely lovely. And on the 8th lap out of 29, Hulu is your man leading this Grand Prix. Then Venom and Owen as well having a little battle at the moment. Venom taking P15 now, getting through past the PSP even, not Owen. And as we go up towards the more mid-pack, it is Mundu trying to get the move pulled off on, it is his teammate actually, of Azarakis even. Can he get through? No, he can't. He loses that position, and Azarakis takes P8. Mundu down in P9 then after that battle just there. And I must say the top 4 are starting to break up a little bit. It is not as close as it was. It is still close, don't get me wrong. It's just not as close as it was a few laps ago. Venom in P15 and leading their own race at the moment. Down in the 15th position on their own, really. Not really anybody around them, but hopefully they can try and find themselves back up in a little while. The Aston Martin of Thomas gaining on Jake, and we'll see if he can get a move pulled off in the next lap's time. Lap 9 out of 29, and it is Thomas gaining on Jake. We'll be getting to move into turn 1 now, where it's way far back, and 20 laps to go then in this Grand Prix. And you know what? It is going quite quick with the battles we've got going so far. And the second penalty of today's race of Thomas with a 3-second, and your top 4 is still close. It is very close, actually. But as it stands, it is the Ferraris that lead this Grand Prix. The Ferrari of Hulu, Luigi down in 4, and Yarla boy in the chat. Hello, Yarl. It's good to see you. Great to have you here. So we've got Ash Barker and Yarl now in the stream chat, and hopefully you can stick around for a little bit. It's good to see you, mate. And you know what? You've actually missed a decent race at the moment. It's been really good. As we now go around the final corner and up towards the line. The two Ferraris, the two Mercedes, trailing each other then down the main straight here in Bahrain. And Luigi, who is one that y'all would recognise, is going to go down the inside, nearly trying on the two Mercedes there. It is Flappy ahead of Hulu then, overtaking the Ferrari. Here today, it is Flappy leading then from Hulu, from Harry, from Luigi, out of them corners. Amigo as well, and Azarakis. Bit of a battle going on here at the moment. Azarakis overtaking easy at the moment, and behind that as well, there's more moves to go taking place, I believe. I just saw it. It is Vardy trying to go for the move then at the moment. Rooster down the inside, double overtake Rooster. Oh my God, going wide as well. Where does he think he's going? Right off the track, and it does get P12 then and drops back down to P13, and it all comes to an end for him at the end of that one. But oh my God, Rooster going way off the track. Lap 10 out of 29. Your top 4 still closer than ever. The rest of the pack have actually started to disperse now. Started to split up just a little bit compared to where they were earlier on. But as we now watch the top 4 head down round towards the final corner, it is deja vu for us drivers as we watch it all again. But this time with Flappy, the man leading them down into turn 1. It's Mercedes Ferrari then, as Yulu on the back end of Flappy, and once again going for the overtake and overtaking Flappy into turn 1. And Hulu is your race leader once again, down the inside of Harry, trying to make a move. I thought he was going to make it there, and no, he didn't. He stayed back, but it is Hulu now leading from Flappy, Harry, and Luigi. It is a Ferrari sandwich once again. The same as we've seen many times already in this Grand Prix. And now trying to fight the Ferrari around the outside as well. Is he going to get through? Past the Mercedes around the outside. Overtake is possible, but he has to stay back there. And Luigi down to P4 still. Easy, the first man to pit actually, and coming out of the pit lane now on the soft compound tyres, which is quite interesting then in this race. And the softs on the Alpine then for today, and we see the Red Bull of Azarakis fighting the Haas at the moment. And let's see how this one unfolds as we go to the left-hander here, and now the back straight we go. It is the Red Bull pushing on the Haas car. Has he got the slipstream to try and stay close enough? He's gaining, but an overtake is on the cards here for Azarakis on Amigo. Don't forget, we've got another back straight coming up soon, and then the main straight just after that. We've got a lot of straights coming up as we head into the third sector of this racetrack, and maybe down the inside there, but no, he stays back. And now Azarakis is going to get closer than ever then on Amigo as he tries to gain into the final few corners here in Bahrain. Goes a little bit wide there, doesn't really hit the apex on the exit of that turn, but now onto the main straight, but he hasn't really got the exit that he wanted to then. But he's still gaining on Amigo. As there is Corey in the pit lane as they pass him, and Azarakis down the inside then, as simultaneously as well, Hulu takes the lead of the Grand Prix from Flappy once again. It is Azarakis overtaking Amigo, as we now see Harry overtaking to the lead of the Grand Prix. How have I missed this one? Oh my god, as Vaughnsy is out of the session, and it's the first safety car of the race, and safety car deployed on lap 12 out of 29, everybody. Harry is one lucky bugger. He really is. It is lap 12 out of 29. He overtakes, and the second he overtakes to take the lead of the Grand Prix, the safety car gets deployed. I mean, absolutely brilliant. Zarakis gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. As obviously Roos is out of the session. Vaughnsy is out of the session as well. On lap 12 out of 29. And approaching about halfway then into this Grand Prix. Into the pit lane goes Harry, goes Hulu, goes Flappy, and probably Luigi as well, following them in pretty soon. And just picking up on what I can see in the chat. Good luck, man. Be good to see Jack on comms. I'm actually trying to plan to be there for that one because it is the decider apparently. So I want to be there for that. And you know what? Getting Garrison on there as well would be lovely. But we'll have to see if he would join me on that. Garrison's never got faith in me. Me and Garrison both never have faith in... Oh, well, no, we always try and have faith in Stealth, to be fair. But, he hates it when I lead. I like it when you lead, mate. It's quite good. And hopefully, I can say it in this one, actually, because, I'm not being biased, obviously, it's a different league, but hopefully you win, y'all. Hopefully you win. Given I've been coaching Jarl, I'm rooting for you, mate. Wow, being coached by Mr. Ash Barker. That is somewhat of an honour. Well, hopefully we can get racing pretty soon again. Because obviously no one really likes to be under the safety car. Right then, lap 14 out of 29, and about halfway into this Grand Prix now. But we are still under safety car, which is a bit annoying. But hopefully we can get going pretty soon. We have lost 2 drivers, still with 16 in this race. Corey is the one man in the whole race on the soft compound tyres. We'll see how well that works out for him when the safety car decides to come in. And I do believe it will decide to come in at the end of this lap. But we'll just have to see when it does, hopefully at the end of this one. Alrighty then, everybody. The safety car driving off in the distance, and the safety car to actually come in at the end of this lap as well. It is lap 15. Whoa, not yet. Lap 14 going on to lap 15 out of 29. We are left with 16 drivers, and Harry, after taking the lead, and now obviously safety car coming out and him being ahead when it came out. Harry, the man leading you away. It is all brand new tyres in on these cars. We cross the line, and it is Harry to lead them away, and we go racing then again here in Bahrain. Into turn 1 we go, and Harry with a lovely gap so far, but we also see Flappy already trying to move down the inside of Hulu. It is a Mercedes 1-2 so far. Can the Ferrari fight him back? No, he can't. The Mercedes 1-2 is on the cars. It's Happy and Happy? Sorry, no, it's not Happy. It is Harry and Flappy then, P1 and P2. PSP 5 seconds harmony then at the moment. And it is Harry, Flappy, the two Mercedes, 1-2. Hulu and Luigi, P3 and 4. And it is pretty much about the same as when the race started then at the moment with positions-wise. But behind, you know what, we're going to try and focus on behind for a little bit, shall we? Corey. That is why we focus behind, because Corey with a lovely move down the inside, but he didn't make it stick. I thought he was going to make it stick. It is Thomas in P8 then, and getting overtaken by Mundu, who is going down the inside and just getting through and past him just there. It is Jake trying to fight as well, just on the backside. P10. Jake Griffiths is at the moment in the Alfa Romeo, but can he try and catch Thomas then in the next few laps time? This is the beauty of safety car restarts, because everybody gets close again, especially Thomas on Mundu then, as he's gaining and down the inside here would be lovely. He's trying it, putting that Aston Martin down the inside, but he has to drop back for now. That would have been lovely if he could have gone ahead and done that, but now as we watch Thomas gaining down the inside then of Mundu, and can he make it stick? Mundu with a better drive around the outside, was not expecting that. Now though, it is the Alfa Romeo of Jake pushing Thomas through as Azarakis drops back. Thomas getting the move done, but now talking about the Alfa Romeo, even if Jake Griffiths is coming through to go around the outside of the Aston Martin and overtaking about 2 or 3 guys there in about 2 or 3 corners. Oh my god. Jake and Amigos then. Sorry, not Jake and Amigos. Jake and Thomas having a scrap still going through here. And it is the Red Bull of Mundu just behind. It's nearly 3 abreast through there as we see the Aston Martin taking the outside line. Now to the inside then as the Alfa Romeo even on the outside there. It's them two side by side. And oh my god, down the inside then. The Haas of Venom out of nowhere as well. P9 Venom getting in on the action then to take P9 in this race. And everybody quite bunched up at the moment then. The top 4 not as bunched up as they were earlier on. The 2 Mercedes are starting to pull away now as the safety car obviously got restarted. Behind PSP and Gandalf then, P13 and 14 as well. It is Mundu, Thomas, Vardy, P9, P10 and P11 all scrapping away for the top positions and the higher positions then in this race. The AlphaTauri Vardy pushing on the Aston Martin at the moment. He's got the other Aston Martin of Owen behind him as well, as Vardy gaining on the outside of this corner, then Vardy around the outside and getting the move done for now as the Aston Martin outbreaks him, taking the bollard out, hitting him from behind. That is big carnage then as the Aston Martin even made contact with the AlphaTauri. The 2 Mercedes come as a pack then, P1 and P2, Hulu and Luigi, P3 and P4, as they make their way round the track in pairs, but not so much with the Ferraris, to be fair, because they have got a 1.9 second gap between them, actually. My bad about the silence, guys. I've just had an absolute coughing fit. And lap 18 out of 29 then. It is 11 laps to go. Oh my god, that has gone really quick in today's race. But the two Mercedes pairs still ahead. The only Ferrari that can keep up at the moment is Hulu. The other Ferrari, not so much at the moment of Luigi. But don't pull him down, because he did have a lovely move earlier on. And it was absolutely brilliant. That is definitely one to be replayed and clipped later on. But PSP and Thomas as well down the back, having a scrap as PSP, I think, gets through and past. Harry gaining on Flappy, his teammate. Could we see a move pretty soon? Oh, he's coming from far back. He's coming from far back, but he stays back. I thought that was going to be a move. And he stayed back then on his teammate on lap 19 as we are into the final territory then of this race. It is 10 laps to go of the Grand Prix then. Lap 19, lap 29 is your finishing point, and Harry is pushing on his teammate at the moment, putting the pressure on, trying to find the limit then to try and overtake and get through past him so far. Venom, P9 then as Owen goes a bit wide there to P10, PSP. Surprised he didn't pick on the pieces there and get through past him. It was very, very close to doing that so far, and he's now gaining on PSP on the Williams then. Oh, sorry, the Williams with PSP gaining on Owen. Oh, he hits him as well from behind, and Owen goes around the swing damage as well. You see the end plate bouncing around on the road there, and that was... I was going to say lovely. It was not lovely. It was big damage, sorry, in the race just then. Obviously, no safety car about it. But Easy and Owen then now going having a scrap as Easy just up and ahead in the Alpine to P13. Owen trying to fight back, but it's P14 at the moment, and he can't do anything about that one as Azarakis is hot on his tail as well. Into the pit lane goes Thomas. And now as we see Azarakis gaining on Owen there to take P13. And now overtaking and getting the move done and dusted on lap 20 out of 29 then in the Grand Prix. It is Harry still leading from Flappy even. And we see now the Aston Martin of Thomas getting a new wing in the pit lane. Down the main straight we go then. It's Harry, Flappy and Hulu having a scrap. Now we see Hulu looking for the move. His teammate nowhere to be seen in the back at the moment, which is surprising because he was right there earlier on. Luigi is dropping back on the same tyres as pretty much all of them in that battle as well. But he's dropping back and probably can't maintain them as well. It's Corey into the pit lane now for the Williams team. his teammate PSP overtaking him, and Gander overtaking as well, and I'm pretty sure a lot more as well. Corey probably being demoted down to the back of the grid then, as he comes out of the pit lane, nearly pretty much the back of the grid. And now on lap 21 out of 29, we see Azarakis and Easy having a battle through turns 1 and 2, and Azarakis just up and ahead to P11 there, out of that corner, and taking P11 quite rightfully with a lovely overtake to stick a flake in that one. Right then, the final corner we head into now, everybody, and 8 laps to go. Going on to 7 now. The laps are ticking down and down. There's less laps to go for everybody to get the overtakes done and dusted that they want to do. It is Sulu gaining on Flappy. Flappy can't gain enough on his teammate, and the top 3 stays as it is so far. As Flappy looking for that move down the inside there, and then tries to go for the switchback, but he can't get through. And Harry still the man leading this Grand Prix. Oh, behind, down the inside, PSP looking for that move on Venom. Venom is up and ahead and denies him there, and PSP down in P9. It is Gandot trying as well to try and get up to P9 and overtake PSP, as PSP flashing and moving to the inside there, so Gandot can try and go around the outside of this corner. Who will get ahead? Gandot with a lovely exit there, but PSP with a better one and overtaking him quite rightfully, as now we see Azarakis and Easy as well having a scrap through here. Down the straight again then. On Harry, who is the main target at the moment of all of this. Lap 23 out of 29 then. We're going on to the 24th out of 29, which will give us 5 laps to go in this race, which means 5 laps to go of the Grand Prix, and Harry is still holding on to this lead pretty well. He's got a firm grasp on it, and he's got a firm grasp on that winning trophy then in this race. But can he hold it, and can he go ahead and bring it home for the team, the Mercedes team? Back in Brackley, it is Harry, leading from Flappy, from Hulu, from Luigi, who is still a little bit far back. 4.1 seconds now is the gap between him and his teammate. As below as well, Gandot, PSP, I think, having a battle as well into turn 1. Jake on the backside of Mundo as well. Will we see a move through here? As on the lap 24 out of 29, there is big carnage in the back, I think. Oh, somebody with a big crash. It is Venom with a massive, massive smash up there. It's time for a safety car, but it didn't come out. No safety car at the end of this Grand Prix. We continue racing. I thought we would have had one there, but Venom had a massive crash and no safety car gets awarded for it. And we continue racing then as we go on to lap 25 out of 29. 4 laps to go. And no safety car comes out after that one. Venom is just going to have to plod on home to the pit lane if he has any damage. Vardy being overtaken by Owen now at the end of the Grand Prix from Owen taking P14 now and Vardy dropping down to P15 in that one. Oh, Jake is gaining. He's far back, but it is possible. Oh, Mundu, have I just called it? It is Jake round the outside. Look at that overspeed. And getting the outside line there to get the move done and dusted. That is what you call an overtake. As Azarakis gets a 5-second penalty at the near the end of the Grand Prix then. As now, we see the Mercedes of Harry, the Mercedes of Flappy, and the Ferrari of Hulu. Heading down now, the back straight then, heading up towards the end of Sector 2. And over the second sector line we go. And it is still the same order as it was earlier on. We head down now to the last back straight of the Bahrain Grand Prix and onto the main straight after that one. We may see an overtake. Maybe not with Flappy and Harry, but maybe Hugh Lewis got it in the back then to find an overtake on the Mercedes and spoil the Mercedes party then here in Bahrain. I don't know if y'all still in the chat, but this is kind of reminding me, I think it was Season 4, Season 5 in ZRL. It was the 2 Mercedes boys. I've just reiterated my whole speech there earlier on when I was when I did the race in Bahrain. It was under the lights and I was like, I can't remember who it was, but I was going, can he spoil the Mercedes party? And it is Hulu now that has got the chance to spoil the Mercedes party here in GFR, here in Bahrain for round 5 of this season. And wow, this could all end in catastrophe then for Mercedes, or it could be absolutely brilliant for them with the Mercedes 1-2. We'll have to see how it ends up at the end of this one today then, as this battle's going on behind still. I think Mundu got through past Jake through the first few corners there. Is lap 26 out of 29 now, locking up through there goes the Ferrari of Hulu, and Harry still leading then as we head towards the end of the second sector now. Round the final corner then to start the 27th lap of 29, which will give us 2 laps of racing after this one then. Over the line we go, and will we get an overtake? Flappy gaining on his teammate, who is flashing very much then at the moment. It's now Flappy gaining on Harry, his teammate, towards the outside line. Will he take it past his teammate, the Ferrari, getting in on the action as well? Mercedes has dropped back, and Hulu is right there on the scene to spoil the Mercedes party then here in Bahrain. Can Hulu spoil it to the extreme and overtake Harry to take the lead of the Grand Prix? Hulu is on a roll, getting past Flappy. That is going to give him the confidence now to overtake the quickest man we've seen on here so far, and the man leading the race. It is Harry in P1, who is at danger now from Hulu trying to fight behind. Let's see how this one unfolds then. I'm sure Hulu hit the back of Flappy. I thought I saw some sort of hit, actually. Now I think back. As we watch now, Hulu, who's got Harry ahead of him, but Flappy, oh my god, voice crack. Flappy is the man that's going to try and come back then to overtake Hulu down the back straight, maybe, or mainly the main straight, as we head up to there pretty soon. Hulu going off the track there. It's Flappy gaining on Hulu. This is where he's going to try and go ahead and do it then as we go onto the main straight to start the penultimate lap of this Grand Prix, and Flappy is gaining on Hulu. Now, Hulu spoiling the Mercedes party. Can Flappy try and bring it back for the Mercedes boys? Flappy looking for the move down the inside. The Ferrari on the outside. Is Flappy to try and take the lead of the whole Grand Prix down the inside of his teammate? Can Flappy try and overtake the Harry? He's just up and ahead, and the Mercedes boys are back in 1 and 2 then on the penultimate lap of this Grand Prix. This is a Mercedes masterclass we're witnessing so far. Oh my god. Corey and Mundu down the main straight. Oh my days, retiring from the session, hitting each other down the straight. That was a massive crash. I can't believe I missed that on the penultimate lap. It is Mundu and Corey, but obviously no time for a safety car to come into the come out even at the end of that one. And then two boys out of the race then at the very end. No points scoring for the well, for one car Red Bull, one car Williams, one McLaren, and one Alpine as well. 4 teams not scoring points for the driver today then, as this team, the Mercedes team from Brackley then, who are sitting pretty at the moment. I won't say completely sitting pretty because they've got Hulu right on the tail. But this is a team that both drivers will be scoring big points. Big points. And as we come around now to start the final lap of this Grand Prix, everybody, it'll be Harry, Flappy, Hulu. The two Mercedes battling. Hulu is going to use this opportunity to slingshot past one. Can Hulu try and spoil the Mercedes party? Getting down the inside of the other as well. He tries, but he can't overtake. Can Harry try and fight back? Harry with the outside line. It is the two Mercedes, 1 and 2 for now. The two Mercedes have conquered it again. It is Flappy and Harry, P1 and P2. And Hulu can't do anything about that one. It's the Mercedes 1 and 2 again. And Hulu has, oh my god, voice crack, has to drop back to take P3 then in this race. For now, it is the final lap of this Grand Prix, everybody, and the two Mercedes might just go ahead and do it. Flappy, who started on pole, could be the man to win this then. There's no penalties between them at all, which means it's all going to be fair as they cross the line, which is always the best to see. As we head now to the first back straight of this race here in Bahrain. And can Hulu try and gain on Harry, who is actually flashing? Hulu not flashing one single bit. Both of them with the DRS flaps wide open. But Flappy is the man leading then, still from Harry in second. And two Mercedes boys could go ahead and do this. Can Hulu try and spoil the Mercedes party at the end of this Grand Prix then here in Bahrain? It is possible to get the overtake done on the last corner as we now head down the back straight. This is another place to get the overtake done. Can he try and get it before the end of the Grand Prix? It's lap 29 out of 29, and Hulu can't deny them then. As the two Mercedes boys come around the final corner as a pair, it is Flappy to lead them over the line here in Bahrain. It is Flappy Dragon to take the win then from Harry and to make it a Mercedes 1-2 then here in GFR. It is Hulu taking third, Luigi over the line to take P4. Mercedes 1-2 though is the big story of this Thursday evening, and Flappy and Harry have gone ahead and done it tonight then. The Mercedes 1 and 2. It is Luigi P4. It is Amigo to come across the line pretty soon to take P5. Then Jake in 6 and PSP 7, but he's probably going to drop back with penalties. Oh, always love a good Bahrain race. That was lovely at the end. PSP with a 5-second time and an unserved penalty, and finishing in P8 at the end of that Grand Prix, everybody. Vardy with a 3-second time as well at the end of the Grand Prix, round the final corner, everybody. And wow, what a race. And especially for Ash Barker, I think team principal, wasn't he, of that team. It is definitely doing well. There's the end of the Grand Prix, everybody. Next up, podium celebrations. And here's your finishing results then, everybody, for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Flappy and Harry to take Mercedes 1 and 2 then here under the lights in Bahrain. It is the American driver Fulu to round off the podium then with his teammate in the Ferrari taking P4 and just missing out on the podium, Luigi in P4. It is Amigo P5 then, Jake P6, Easy 7, PSP 8, Venom 9 and Owen to round off the top 10. And then moving down the grid it is Ganlot, Vardy, Azarakis and Thomas at the end of that one, I believe. Thank you for joining me, everybody, for this GFR race. Tomorrow, there's people in here I know that actually race in there, so tomorrow I will be back for the over 28s. I've not been over 28s for a good 3 weeks, so it is going to be lovely to come back and do the commentary for them once again, and I'm hopefully, I'm sure they'll be glad to have me back. And if you're not going to watch that, and you're here for GFR, I will see you all next Thursday evening. See you then. Good night.